In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Dyonder P03 PS4 controllers. I've got the black and white versions. These are budget controllers that I've bought for one reason. They got Hall effect joysticks. And in this video, we're going to find out whether they're actually worth it. And it's going to be a review, especially if you're trying to save money and you don't want to sacrifice on that sweet performance. So I bought two controllers as a bundle on Lazada for around 1,500, which is a little bit under $30. Individually, when I checked them after I bought them, they were 1,000 each. Now in the box, there's a controller itself, a manual, and they gave a very solid charging cable. It was nice. I don't know how to test charging cables, but it was nice. It charged the controller and it was working well when plugged in. The controller also comes with extra back paddles. You can map these back buttons to any button on your controller. I've got them on L1 and R1 on both controllers. As for the packaging, it's definitely on the cheaper side, but it's not the worst thing. You don't feel like you got anything premium, that's for sure. It's quite the average packaging. When I first held the Dyonder P03, this controller, it weighed the same as a PlayStation 4, which was surprising in a good way. It didn't feel super light, which means the materials used were not as cheap. And it didn't feel hollow, as the cheaper controllers would want to feel like. On the original PlayStation 4 controller, there's rubberized sort of grips on the back side of the controller. Here, these areas are highlighted, yeah, but it's just plastic. There's no real grip, rubberized thingy. But this texture is cool on this part. There's just no grip. It's not uncomfortable and you won't notice a difference really unless you have both of them side by side. Then you pick them up together. That's how I felt the difference. At first, I didn't even notice. I didn't even know PS4 used these rubberized coating thingies that give you grip. Now, all the buttons, they function exactly like the DualShock 4. The face buttons look normal, triggers are fine, D-pad is fine. Not the best D-pad, but it works completely fine, no problems. The only difference is the material and sort of texture used on these controllers as compared to the DS4. Well, nothing feels broken, loose, or unresponsive. Everything works fine. Now for the analog sticks. This is the main reason, as I've stated, is that it uses Hall effect analog sticks. I've tested the controllers on the website. As you can see, it's completely fine. It works well. It even has an X input mode. So that's cool. X input means it identifies as the Xbox 360 controller. And if you don't use X input, it's fine. It's gonna show up as normal wireless controller, PS4 controller. It'll say wireless, but it's wired. Mine was definitely wired, but it showed wireless. I guess that's how it is with PlayStation 4 controllers. Anyways, back to the Hall effect. The precision was there. As you can see, I've tested circularity, I've tested everything, as you can see. It can be precise on any space on the analog, and best part, no drift. You can leave these for 10 years, pick them back up, and if they're working fine, then the analog sticks will have zero drift, unlike DS4 and DS5 controllers. These are cooked controllers, never buy them. And if you do have DS4, DS5, and you don't want to buy these, you don't trust them, then just give them to any shop, tell them, yo, I need my controllers analog sticks to be changed to Hall effect, and then they'll mod the controller for you. They'll remove those janky analog sticks and give you Hall effect real analog sticks. Definitely do that if you don't want to buy a third-party controller and you do have an original right now. This controller has very big battery capacity, rated at 1,000 mAh. DS4 is also 1,000. They're both 1,000 then. They're not as bad as they were a couple years ago. The knockoffs have evolved. Well, at least this one, Dyonder P03. Make sure you get this one if you're enjoying the review so far. Of course, like and subscribe, but if you're enjoying the review, then consider buying the controllers. They're not sponsoring anything, unfortunately, but these are really solid controllers. Now, when I received the white controller, the L1 was sticking at first until I've detached it and then placed it back. It was so easy to do. I didn't want to open the controller, of course, but turns out you can just pop it out and then put it back in. That's what I did, and it was fine after that. Probably part of the button was not inserted properly, so when I did insert it properly, it became fine. It was not sticking. It was working normally. Other than that, no disconnects, no drift, no issues, no disconnecting mid-game. And if you do have Bluetooth, you can pair it up. On the PS4, it's the same story. No delay. You know, this third-party controllers you buy and connect them when it is for, they're just very delayed. You move something and then it moves 10 years later. That's not how it is with this controller. It was instant. It was like it was the real thing. That going slow, fast, slow, super slow, They're slow, fast. Yeah. The gameplay we've been seeing is obviously Fortnite, and the hand cam over here. It's very responsive. Don't mind my building skills on controller. I'm not a controller player. Mainly bought this for PS4, but the fact that it has no delay on PC is very big plus for me, because now I have two controllers that I've just bought and my main controller, so now I have three. I can play with my homies. You know what I mean? All in all, very good controller. It is not meant to replace, but I recommend it very, very much. The price of these two controllers were less than half of the original controller. I bought them for $30, and I think the original PS4 goes for $60. So I bought two for 30. It's kind of crazy. Bro, it's not like I bought two crappy controllers. They're both Hall effect. They got RGB, so like they increase my skills. You know what I'm saying? So far, genuinely impressive for a third-party controller at this price to be this good. And if you're interested in Hall effect controllers without spending too much, could check this one out. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next. Please comment, subscribe, and what else should I review?